Relationships can be like shooting dice. You don't really know what the outcome is. And people who love you on this moment may very well hate you the next. And it's something that life teaches us as we go along. Many people that are close to us don't really care about us at all. In fact, they're only there for what they can get. But this is true for even women. Now, a lot of times women are looked at as using men. But in some cases, women also get used themselves, especially when you're a beautiful lady like Destini Fox, aka the Fit Mommy. Now, rewind, Nemo. Fit Mommy has a very interesting past. Can I get some booty clapping sounds? Yeah, she was, stop the show. She is in the adult industry, and she does almost everything. Can I get like a mattress making sound? Yeah, that's what she does for a living. And she's very open about it. So when she got a DM notification sound effect, yeah, when she got a DM from this rapper that wanted to hook up with her, she was like, wow, he must really love me for me. And then it was, drum roll please, Freddie Gibbs, the Gary, Indiana MC who is quite lyrically talented. And of course, everything started going well until, well, this clip will explain it.
This thread from Freddie Gibbs' ex-girlfriend is wild. Her name is Destini and they dated for several months. The two seem super happy together. Freddie always talked about her in interviews, how much he loved her. He's always posting about her, but we haven't seen her in a while. She starts the thread talking about how happy they were together and how much he said he loved her, how he wanted to have a kid with her and name the kid Penny and bring him to Cubs games with her dad and all this stuff about how in love they were. But then this past December, she found out she was pregnant, and when she told Freddie, he apparently didn't receive the news the way she expected. She claims his tone changed. He started acting super distant and not really speaking to her and seemed iffy and undecided if he wanted to keep the baby or not. When she went to have the procedure, she found out she was further along than she expected and decided not to go through with it. Another interesting detail here is apparently she claims she was paying Freddie's phone bill. After not going through with this, she tried to reach out to Freddie, but he ghosted her, and his manager ghosted her, and his assistant ghosted her, and she hasn't heard from him since. And now after posting this thread, Freddie blocked her on Twitter. Look, I usually don't think you should air these types of things out publicly, but this is scummy behavior and a really bad look for Freddie.
That's right. Trouble in Paradise stopped immediately once she found out she was pregnant, and Mr. Freddie Gibbs gangsta did not want to step up and be a baby dad. I think, he had what we consider post-nut clarity, and he probably didn't want to have a baby with an adult superstar. But for this lady, she wasn't going out like that. She had it out for revenge. And that's exactly what happened. But rewind, Nemo. There were a couple of beefs that Mr. Freddie Gibbs got himself into. There was the ass whooping he took at the hands of Jim Jones in Miami. Then there was the Benny the Butcher ass whooping. Ass whooping sounds? And then there was the beef with DJ Academics. And let's play that clip of DJ Academics talking about Freddie Gibbs getting his ass whooped.
Last night while he was having some steak and ribs at Prime 112 in Miami, great spot by the way, I've been over there. It appears that Jim Jones, who was also in town, had the same type of appetite. He wanted some steak and ribs, okay? Except he wasn't talking about getting them. He was about delivering them, okay? The only type of ribs that Jim Jones was going to deliver was bruised ribs, okay? I heard he Falcon punched that shiny peanut head ass nigga in the gut and had him throwing up his hors d'oeuvres. Then him and the rest of the Bird Gang cooked up and served up Freddie Gibbs like a medium rare steak.
Oh my God, but see, it even gets worse because Freddie Gibbs is supposed to be this, like a vice lord kind of guy, gangster kind of guy. And what ended up happening was, well, she was there. I'm talking about Fit Mommy when, Freddie Gibbs and his crew, they got beat up and got robbed. Then Benny the Butcher had to say this.
Cleaning my jewelry up today. Nothing exciting. Just cleaning my jewels. Hey, yo, MC Dinosaur Barbecue. That's what got your head punched in the first time. Talk about shit we ain't had nothing to do with. Real shit. Dragged you by your chain. Dragged you by your... Took this off your neck. You MC Dinosaur Barbecue. You been getting ran down on by for the past year. Without a gun. You a bitch. MC Dinosaur Barbecue. Just punched your head all in, had you lumped up, stitches all in your shit.
Then there's a time when she came on to DJ Academic's live show and explained this about Freddie Gibbs.
But what do you feel about, like, I've never really liked him. But like his character is kind of being like, you know, crystallized on social media. What do you feel about everybody talking about him? Which you know, some people might be like, well, still he's gonna be the father of your child.
Well, honestly, like, and I have no reason to like lie about anything. You know what I mean? It was like watching the downfall of Freddie Gibbs, and it was like so weird because when he first contacted me, I didn't know who he was, right? And then when I met up with him, he built himself up to be like this, you know, vice lord and like gangster and like coke rapper, whatever, like built himself up to be someone that I could always feel protected with and trust. And then I slowly saw his downfall, like after we got beat up, and I saw like how that affected him. I saw, you know, how, and he even made a comment to me. He was like, I feel like you don't respect me after what happened in Buffalo.
Then it gets worse. Fit Mommy, the baby mama, ends up taking a picture with Freddie Gibbs' enemy, Benny the Butcher, and then she even wrote a song, a diss track about Freddie Gibbs, which we most likely believe was written by Benny the Butcher, and she rapped it. It was really good. And you would think that by now she would just stop it. It's enough else he's taken. The guy is dead. I mean, what else could, you know, she do to him? Well, a lot, I guess. She really wants to destroy this guy forever. So Freddie Gibbs, he has moved on with his life. He posted this video of him and another chick enjoying themselves for Valentine's Day, but then all goes bad. You see, she had warned Freddie Gibbs, like she had him basically bent over spreading his cheeks, which we're not going to talk about that. But she said that one day she would go ahead and post it. And for Valentine's Day, she wanted to show how she could spread the love. And she did so with, well, him spreading his cheeks. But look at this. He actually responded to that.
Get a date, bitch. My baby mom just hit me. I said, damn, why is my son late for school? She said, you need to worry about what's on my mother timeline. You're on my time. I said, happy Valentine's Day. Be with the girl.
First of all, let me ask a question. Why is a grown man who is supposed to be, let me just say, liking women, has a picture of him spreading his butt cheeks all over the internet? And why would you let a woman take a picture of that? I just don't know. But then again, what this tells me, for everybody out there watching, is guys, you get what you are. A lot of guys will deal with chicks because they're fine. A lot of guys will deal with chicks because they look good. But when you're an asshole like Freddie Gibbs, well, this is what you're going to get. And I can probably guarantee whatever chicks that he deals with are going to be somewhat similar to her. When you have money and you have something to lose, the first thing that you need to do is to stay the fuck away from individuals like this, unless you are an individual like that, which is clear that Freddie Gibbs is. And a lot of guys have the same problems. Look at what's going on with academics, and all these guys have money. You get access for sure, but the problems that you get from the access are many. And a lot of black men are gonna have to understand, the longer that you keep dealing with people just because they look good, and if you don't step your game up, you're gonna have these problems. This is why you don't see Jay-Z having these problems anymore. This is why you don't see a lot of the OGs like Deion Sanders having these kind of problems. That they already know that. They have money for so long, they know. But when you're out there just living reckless and running your mouth and doing stupid things, you're always gonna have a problem like this. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do, Skirt the Bell. We're out.